Hello. Welcome to another one of these videos where I VOD review Aqua. You guys really seemed to like it last time, so if this equals views and comments, I'll do it. I'm a clout chaser, I'll admit it. Anyway, let's just get into the video. You guys said you wanted more, so I'm gonna deliver. That's what I do. They call me Amazon. Amazon, it's Nixter. And just a quick disclaimer, this series is meant for more casual players. Like, if you're really into Apex and you really want to strive, bro, you want to strive to be better, depending on your level, this could be for you. This could very well not be for you. Like, this is just casual review. Like, this is for people who don't know very much about Apex. Everybody pretty much everybody under Diamond 3. Diamond 4 and below. Like, this is probably who this is targeted towards. If you're really trying to push for Masters or something, or you're a really high skill player, judging this from that perspective, then you can judge this from that perspective. But this is aimed. This video is not aimed towards those high level players. No offense. No offense. Like I said, this is more casual review, just so you can have a better understanding of the game when you watch or play it. So yeah, this is towards the casual Apex players that are Aqua's audience. All right, let's go. All right, so here we are. So for this round, I'm gonna try and skip over the boring stuff, the stuff that I don't really think matters all too much. And yeah, I'm gonna try and crunch this into a shorter video because I feel like the last one was pretty long. But like, most games that go till end game usually go for quite a while, so do my best. No promises. Anyway, here we go. Let's go.
憧れてしまう。例えばヘムロックとか使えないけどヘムロックとかが好きかな結構。
That one team, she looked right. Look up. Oh, see, I wish you would look up here more. Up there.
好きです。ボルトは当たんない。
Alright. Go back. Hey. Alright, so as we just saw, they're landing right here. This is where they were landing. And we know a team's going big building. So, first of all, A, all three of them are landing in the same spot. B, I don't know what I was going with, the A or B thing, okay. But they're all landing in the same spot. This right here, this is one person's loot. This is another person's loot. This is another person's loot, okay. One person. Right now they're splitting one person's loot between three people. Do not do this. Do not do this. Because especially when you know this is clear, I think if these people decide to jump on you, right? They loot fast, right? They jump on you. They're gonna be way better equipped for a fight than you guys are, because like I said, you're splitting one person's loot between three people, right? One person goes here, one person goes here, one person goes here, right? If they jump on this one person, by the time they're ready to jump, they're like right here, right? Their looting path is leading them into their teammates, right? They hear their teammates coming, they ping them like right there, their teammates are here ready to back them up. They come all the way here, and boom, your teammates, you are equipped, you are decently equipped, and you are ready to fight. Okay, you have enough loot for one person each. Enough loot for three people, right? And so you are better able to handle this fight. All landing here. See, if you ping something and somebody lands with you, just go to a different building. You honestly might as well just go to a different spot. Like, sure, it sucks that you pinged it first, but just go to a different place. Like, it sucks. It's not fair. Your teammates being annoying, but it's not worth the risk, especially if you're really seriously trying to rank up. There you go. There you have it. What happens? So like I said earlier, two teams landed here, right? So if you're not these two teams and you see them land here, and you see Harvester, Tree, launch site, or Dome, I think. See, these places are open, right? If you see that these three locations are open, you go there. So what I'm expecting is that there's going to be a team that's going to roll up from the... If a team rolls up from the west, if I'm right, Aqua better comment on this video. Please. You should see him as she walks out here, right? Oh, really? They're taking a long time to loot big building? Uh-oh. The other team's giving her team a big advantage by giving her and her team all this loot. Bloodhound scan. They're in Snake. Why are you in there? You know they landed there.
この距離ボール当たんないんだよな。
Be there.
あら。
Still be there. Where are you?
あ
Where
ら
are you
ら
going?
ららら。
Oh, they're fighting. They're fighting. Who are they fighting? Oh, the only people. You look at this. Okay, where did they come from? They're fighting right here. Okay, the only people who could have came from here are the team that landed in another point of interest, or another place to the west. Called it. Called it. Aqua, come on my video, please. Anyway, there's a team right here. They're fighting a team right here. They're in between this team.
行きます。
Shooting from behind. This team should be so this team right here, after they take a few shots at her, they should be pulling up to like right here, okay? Not close enough to the where they start the fight because they want a third party to the fight, right? It's just turned from a fight that they were going to get thirded to a fight that they can third themselves, right? So they don't want to jump in immediately. They want to let Aqua and that other team knock each other, but they want to get close enough to where they can capitalize on a knock as soon as the fight is over. And they're too far to do that.
別じゃねえの。どっちかやんないとこまずいね。
Boom, 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 bang, 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 bang. Ah, look at that. Look at that. So shotguns are very high risk, high reward weapons because especially massive no bolt. Because if you miss your shot, you're going to get penalized heavily compared to like a fully automatic weapon. So a lot of the times, especially with newer players, but just players in general, you want to take time to track your opponent and take your time to take your shot. Because if you miss, oh, boom. If you miss, that happens, right? If the lifeline had her gun reloaded and it was focusing you, then she could have taken advantage of the shots you missed. If the lifeline had her gun reloaded and it was focusing you, then she could have taken advantage of the shots you missed. Last one. This other team should be rolling up. They should have been there already, in my opinion. Oh. Akustara. Take height. Her teammates have different angles. I would automatically go for a height here. Is that what she's gonna do? No, nope. Okay, so she landed down there. You know, even I mean, it's okay because it worked out. Her teammates knocked the other ones, but like still, I think whenever you guys take a fight, I want you to instinctively think about how can I take height in the situation, because say there's another team coming to third party, right? Say there's a fourth party, right? You have height, you are able to see around you, and you are not in this position. And because look at the surrounding area, okay? All of this has cover above you. You are a sitting duck right here where you are.
Nice.
Try to always think about take height. In what position can I be to avoid a potential fourth, fifth, sixth party? Oh. Shared him before the ping. Taking height to see what's happening. Solid. Can reposition from here. All right, my best guess, she's going to move left because I know Aqua's is a good player, so she's going to move left. She's not going to engage in the fight yet. Her teammates don't have a very quick ways to get on the fight. Kind of. This one's pretty far. You're going to come up. Risky. She's probably going to go over there to the left. Maybe wait for her team. Can't land on that roof. Unlucky, dude. You should be able to. I completely agree, bro. But she's like, where y'all at, bro? Get over here. Teammates have different angles. Lifeline could be boned. Alright, so the revolt goes all the way back. That means there's a team all the way back there. She knows that. In the house? Maybe? Oh yeah, somebody right next to it. Okay, so if she pushes up, we don't know if they finished fighting or not. I wasn't looking at the kill feed. So they might still be over here. So if you push up, you got to be careful because there's still we saw a Revenant go back. I don't know if he came back up or not. Is that the Revenant? Did you hear somebody upstairs? You go upstairs, take height. Yeah. You going up? No. You don't know how many people are up there. You heard one footsteps, but somebody could just be still. One thermite. Your bone. Oh, because there's just one person. It worked out, but I would still have liked to see her take height on the balcony. You see somebody portal? Okay. Well, that not a bad decision. We don't know how many there is. So I like how quickly she portaled. I definitely like that. Something I find that a lot of people who are learning to play Wraith, I did this a lot too, and I still do sometimes, is that especially when I'm playing with other people, you need to be confident about your portals, and you just kind of just need to do it when you're in like a bad situation, right? So a lot of people will wait for their team. They'll be like, should I portal? You know, they'll wait for a group consensus, but a lot of the times you don't have a group consensus. And so this is easier to do when you're solo queuing because you don't really necessarily have to talk to your teammates that much. You don't normally talk to your teammates as much. You know, not that you have to, but just normally it just doesn't happen as much, right? And so you can make decisions a lot faster, and you don't have to rely too much on teammates. What should I do right there? You know, so I like how quickly she did it. She made a decision, and that's the thing about learning to play Wraith, is that people are afraid to use their portal because they're afraid of making bad portals because, you know, it's such a useful thing, right? But you really have just got to like portal. And the way you learn when to do good portals are by making a lot of bad portals. So it's okay to make bad portals, and that's what a lot of Wraiths don't understand, especially at the beginning. Because they'll hold on to that sucker for like the whole game, and I'm like, I've been there. Like, trust me, I know. I like how she instantly did it, and that's the thing that Wraiths need to do. Wraiths can get you out of sticky situations like this. Wraiths are usually like the IGL, the in-game leader. They call the shots and stuff like that. It's very important for you to be able to make a snap decision to do something like this, like she did. Using it to bat. I would prefer not to give up this building if there's only one.
Nice.
Oh, if there's more than one. Sorry. But it does seem like there's only one. At the building. Where'd he go? In the building. Understood that sentence. Huh? Are you a cat? Wait, are those cat ears? Wait, hello? Jocelyn. Bangalore smokes are so annoying. Nice. Okay, so that looks like it might have... Remember how I said that there was still that team back there? It looks like it might have been the... that Bangalore might have been the remnants of that Revenant team, you know?
Nice!
That's what I'm thinking. Get ready for third party, though. You never know. Masty. I think Massive has really good iron sights. No team rolling up. Alright, that right there, wasted Horizon ult. They had the element of surprise until that Horizon threw her ult and just completely missed. Threw it for no reason. They just completely exposed themselves. And now they're actually at a disadvantage because they have one less ult to work with. Okay, now it looks like they were converging. Your lifeline was taking roof. She probably would have covered you, but... What lifeline? Is that your lifeline? Oh, it was your Octane, my bad. Lifeline's still taking roof. You wanna hold that height. It's definitely fightable, I think. Circle was closest for 40 seconds. Probably won't hurt that much. Definitely tussle with damn. Sitting duck. This makes you a sitting duck. Not as effective as people think, but trust me, I catch myself doing it a lot. You hear something? Too quiet for y'all. Somebody below. They could take an annoying angle. Run back and gatekeep out of circle, maybe? Maybe? Is that what she's thinking? Yeah, that Bangalore earlier, that Bangalore from that Rev team that portaled in, Should not have been there. She should have just left. She threw that.
Fine.
Yeah. She threw that. She should have just ratted.
プログラム
Probably went back for banners. But as soon as you hear that Aqua's team is in that building and you go back for banners, like, or you're trying to go back for banners like that Bangalore did, you just leave. Like, you hear 3 footsteps, you get out. It's not worth the banners, and then she died for it.
なんかドーンって聞こえたね
Okay, this looks like it's gonna land like right here. All of my cap circles, or when it used to be called capital, all of my fragment circles right now that are coming to mind land like right here. So I'm thinking it's land right here. If it does land right there, million likes. Gatekeeping? Oh, gatekeeping. Okay, we're now we're gatekeeping.
ラジバンダルー
I don't get too far. I think she started gatekeeping earlier. Although actually she checked for, even though she checked for to see any teams out there before she started gatekeeping. Yeah, actually that's good. They're pretty far behind. Knocked one. You going in? You going in. Oh, that Horizon just came out of nowhere. It seems unnecessary to go in balls deep in the circle.
ちょっと待ってごめんそういうとこある本当にすいませんナイス
Probably could have just held height and bullied them.
ナイ
All right, so you got to be careful now, because if you go in and take their loot, watch, you can do it.
スマジね
If you go in and take their loot, there's a very good chance that somebody's gonna look. We know that's a capital circle, right? Because we saw earlier, the 5 squads left, they're almost all in capital, guarantee you, right? And they almost, at least the ones to the south, most definitely heard your fight, right? And so if they heard your fight, you got to be thinking, okay, they probably heard us in capital, and if we go out and we loot these bodies, there's a very good chance that some people are going to come up from our north right behind us and do exactly what we did to this team.
ないね
Like a gate kept it back.
血が騒いじまったぜ
Keep that in mind. Worked out. Nobody's coming.
そっかね
Solid. I didn't say anybody would come. I was just saying that maybe, you know.
なんだっけもう名前忘れちゃったよ
Oh, hello. You guys hear that? We heard a valuable piece of information. Okay, this may be a little bit too nitpicky,
新
but
マ
like,
ップのさ
listen,
オ
listen,
アシスじゃねなんだっけもう名前忘れちゃった
you hear that? The charge rifle. Charge
Yeah.
rifle. Hear that charge rifle? So we have an idea.
空中都市
Should look at our map here?
忘れちゃった
So we heard a charge rifle, right? The only places a charge rifle could be useful from were some fairly long distances, right? So I'm thinking the only place that the charge rifle would be here, or maybe potentially even back here, or at this building, right? Let's see. These people are one of these spots shooting at each other, right? So we know that one of these spots is occupied, based off of the sound of the charge rifle, because those are the only places that it'd be useful from for the most part. Because we heard it to our left. We didn't hear it coming from over here. So now we know where one team is. They were long range fighting. They were long range fighting. Who would they be long range fighting at from somewhere over here? There, this building behind this building. Maybe construction back here, maybe.
真ん中を忘れちゃうちょっと待ってマジやりづらすぎる
Okay, so we hear an R9. We hear an R9. R9's pretty far back here, so I think something's going on with these back 2 buildings. So we know there's one team back here, potentially another team here or here or here. We've identified 2-ish teams in this general direction.
誰か今日の私の感度を教えてほしい当てた人に
This lifeline is too far extended. Okay, too far extended. If you're playing seriously, playing for rank placement, you know, and maybe this might be a little bit more forgiving because you're in a gold lobby. But once you get to a higher lobby, being this far extended, especially when you're lifeline, you have no means of escape. I don't want to be out here. Okay, you get jumped on, you're gonna get bullied, you're gonna die.
サロンパスで覚えよ
Like I said,
うサロン
casual game, VOD review.
パスサロン
Pro players gonna be like, it's just gold lobbies, whatever, bro. You don't have to be so serious. No, listen, this is I'm just talking like if you casual player, you want to rank up.
パスオーリンパスはい
Oh, you're not one team.
金色じゃん
All right, so we don't know. We hear a triple take. We hear a triple take. Nobody's using the charge rifle. Is this not charge rifle team? If this was charge rifle team, unless it's that guy in the zip line, they would have been using it, right? So this is one team here, another team to the right, and another team on that building using it. or 9 or something. Or yeah. I think. So there's one team here, 2 teams back there to the right. We don't know where this last team is. So we basically identified 3 out of the 4 teams we need to do some sounds. Looks like they're fighting up close over there. A bunch of them got knocked with the massive. The Charger Rifle team? I don't know. Lifeline kind of overextended. This Bloodhound had no reason to give up height on this lifeline. They could have just stayed. Free kill. Rip. Oh! That's tough, C's. Holding height for as long as you can. Don't know, because you can snipe that. Look, look at this. So basically what just happened, this enemy team is just so split up. So split up, you can take each one of these fights as a 3v1. You do not want to be this split. This was what could have happened. That first kill from this knock, this is what could have happened to that lifeline. Wrapped around the backside. I don't know if wrapping around the backside is the move here for this team. Rip.
Nice!
Nice, nice.
上手。なんか回復入れてる音するぞ。
What's in my eye?
どこ
Hello?
じえ
Where? I know. She said
ど
where.
こだえい
Doko means where, I'm pretty sure. Fighting, fighting. They're fighting, they're fighting.
ほんと。ナイス。残り3。
I would have been a little bit worried about third party, but we know more or less where 2 of the teams are.
いいね。
Oh, they died. Okay. We know where one of the team is. We don't know where that last one is. Probably still in this general direction, I'm assuming. Oh, yeah, there they are.
音聞こえるよ。やり合ってるよ、これ。
I probably would have still gone out and looted, but I was just been thinking in the back of my mind. Okay, we don't know where one team is. They could roll up on us. But they're over there, so. It worked out. It worked out. Waiting a bit. She's waiting a bit. Wait for them to tussle. Oh, look at where the circle is. Hold on. Look right where I called it. Right there, bro. I'm telling you. So they're probably going to tussle. Honestly, just hold this building and wait for the... They're over here. Just hold this building and freaking wait for them to tussle. Or... Nah, maybe.
やり合ってくれたらすぐ行けんだけどな。呼吸部が落ちている件について。
Promise you, I have not watched it before. Did I already explain how I select games? Champion. Okay, this is the game I'm picking. Oh, was that a charge rifle? Wait, that was a charge rifle team. They're still up. They're still alive. They're still alive. No reason to push anything. You have max KP. If you're really trying to play serious, then you just let them tussle it out, and then once enough few knocks go down, you just jump in there. Where's this next circle? Watch. Watch. It's gonna be right where I called it. It's gonna be right where I called it. Watch. Close enough. Close enough. Nobody tussling. Honestly, at this point, you guys just vibe here, right? Maybe like vibe like right there. Pull up, right? Nah, maybe a little bit back, because they can come from here, and then they can come from here, and then you were getting shot from both sides, and you get pinched. I don't know. I'd say like, yeah, I would just hold like more or less where you are. I don't think you should move up any further. If you were like trying to play safe, play smart. Oh, look. I do it. I do it, dude. I called it. There. Watch. Watch. There's one right there. Watch. There's going to be another one right there. Those are the only buildings that make sense for them to be. They tried to wide rotate. Probably the move on their part is. I'll just Lobo try to do it by herself. Your teammate's supposed to not been down. Charge rifled, annoying. They're really fighting in those buildings. Why aren't they? Those guys should wait. They should be chilling there, and they should be chilling in this building to the left, and then they converge. But there's honestly no reason for you guys to be up this far, maybe. You just bully them. You get keep them outside the ring, and you bully them as they try to come in.
いっぱいチャーハンライスマジでおい私に喧嘩売ったらマジこの野郎ああもう覚えてるこの野郎
It's like this is just gold. I'm just taking this a little bit. Maybe I'm taking this a little too seriously. But
好きだよ
like just in an ideal world, I wouldn't give up this height.
あいつ私に喧嘩売ってきやがった許さん
Poke. Nice. Oh, don't push that. Don't push that. There's no reason. There's no reason to. Yeah. That ring's gonna hurt. That ring's gonna hurt. Oh, that's in. That's in. Never mind. Oh,
はいはいはいはいはいはい
that's
オッ
that's
ケー
that's toughies. Pushing out. This is necessary. Oh, big brain move. Hold on. Look at what she did. Look at what she did. That's loud. I don't know if this is her intended to do, or if this was what her plan was, or she just went in there blind. But look at what happens. So she fights the Gibby, right? The Gibby, if she wasn't fighting this Gibby right now, this Gibby would be able to rotate into circle and would take significantly less, if not zero, ring damage. But the fact that she's fighting him outside of where the circle is going to be, this means that he's now guaranteed to take damage. She's guaranteed to take a little damage too, as we saw. But she's Wraith, he's Gibby. He's got Q. I mean, she's got Q. She can phase. He does not. He does not have that, right? And so by fighting him out here and then queuing back, she forces him to take more ring damage than he normally would if she didn't fight him. Puts him at a big disadvantage. And yeah, he gets knocked when he walks in. Rest in peace. Yep. If probably if she didn't do what she did, he probably could have walked in and had full shields, maybe almost full shields, and probably been able to fight that. Probably still would have died either way, but you know, damage at the end. Wow, this is loud. This is loud. GG's. I did almost 3,000 damage. Lifeline definitely a smurf. That probably explains why she was so overextended. So she's probably mechanically skilled and very comfortable doing it. Smurf, or they just haven't played in a while. Gold. And yeah, so you know, if you're a fantastic player, you can obviously play gold games like they're pubs. But like if you are in gold and trying to, you know, haven't been out of gold too many times, I haven't really been out of plat 4, I haven't gotten to diamond, like I wouldn't do the things that this lifeline was doing. Just a suggestion. Would recommend against doing what this lifeline did, unless you are an amazing player. But if you are an amazing skilled freaking solo queue to masters god tier level player, this video is not for you. This is anyway. So yeah, all my higher level friends are gonna come in here and be like, what you said is wrong, you could have done it, you could have done it. Overall good game. She's like I said last time, she's a very good player. 100%. A very good player. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope you guys learned something. If you guys want me to make even more of these, let me know. I really would appreciate it if you made it to the end and you subscribe and you say something cool in the comments, something nice in the comments if you want, and like the video. Liking the video, commenting, and watching all the way through really helps me. So if you made it to the end, thank you very much. You helped me a lot. Let me know what other Apex video ideas or live video ideas you guys have in the comments down below, and I'll see if I can do anything about it. I stream on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday at noon Central Standard Time, Austin, Texas. So yeah, if you want to pop in, I'd really appreciate it. I like hanging out with people. I like hanging out with my community, and yeah, I will see you guys on well, I'll see you tomorrow on stream, but YouTube video, I don't know, do I have an upload schedule? We'll figure it out. All right, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Bye.